You may have seen this woman on some social media posts, for example, Twitter, some mainstream media like The Guardian. And the title, Chinese woman says she is detained in secret location after Beijing protest. Here is her video clip related to what she had to say of what happened during the protests.
大家好，我是芷欣。现在我委托我的一些朋友，在我被失踪后，把这一段视频公之于众。也就是说，当大家看到这段视频的时候，我已经被警察带走了，就像我的其他几位朋友一样。事情大概是这个样子：11月27日。也就是在乌鲁木齐火灾发生之后，我和几位朋友看到了北京亮马河悼念同胞的信息，我们怀着沉痛的心情加入了当晚在亮马河悼念的人群当中。但是在29日凌晨开始，警察陆续以传唤的名义带走了我们。我和我们一行当中的几位朋友都在当地的片区派出所待了24小时左右，而且也接受了警察的教育。警察当时已经认定我们无罪并予以释放。但是在我们以为事情即将要结束的时候，12月28日，警察陆续以刑事拘捕的名义将我们几位朋友悄无声息地带走了。他们在拘捕令上被要求签名时，罪名栏是空白的。警方也拒绝告知他们的关押地点、时间和罪名。在我录下这段视频时，我们已经有4位朋友在不被通知的情况下被上门带走，包括袁静、杨柳、登登、思琪。如今我们的母亲不得不在一片混乱的疫情当中为我们奔波，他们想知道我们为什么被带走。
It's quite shocking that that would happen. Would it happen in any other countries? Well, it's a possibility, but this was a 26-year-old girl, lady, for example, just angry that these people got caught in a fire in Xinjiang province, in the capital of Urumqi, and her friends and herself got arrested for them. It's the state surveillance system. I think she did mention she was in Beijing, but don't quote me on that. You may remember the protests in China at the end of November in Shanghai, in Wuhan, in Nanjing, in Beijing, in Urumqi, in Guangzhou, in Shenzhen. It was a big thing. So the police from the higher authorities arrested her. What are the police like? Well, here's some propaganda about the Chinese police. You could say that most police vehicles, when they're just cruising, are not going to have their blue and red lights on. And it's quite surprising that the Beijing motorbike police are using Italian motorbikes. But that's another thing entirely. Life in China, as long as you don't upset, can be relatively okay. Keep quiet, keep your head down, earn money, you'll be fine, basically. But sometimes journalists want to dig deep, it's their job, but the authorities won't allow them. For example, these two wanted to record the traffic in Beijing related to the Spring Festival, the Chinese New Year, and how chaotic it could be. The police said, No, it's bad propaganda. And you could say, who are the three most hated people in the world? Well, here's two of them, President Xi and President Putin, sort of smiling. It's like a movie when they're sort of planning something evil to take over the world. It's just a short video for today. I just wanted for you to catch up with the latest in China, some things which are happening with mainstream media, some things that you dig deep for with the propaganda related to China, and just some thoughts. Again, China is a beautiful place. The Chinese people are fantastic. It's just the government which sucks with this dictatorship, and you really wonder why they actually do this. And is it that we are influenced by mainstream media? Are we brainwashed, or are the Chinese people brainwashed, or the Russian, or the North Korean is the other guy that people dislike, Fat Boy Kim? It's all up to debate. But if you're logical and go through the odds and try to have a non-bias, seeing the good things, seeing the bad things, you can near enough work it out for yourself. There are some people in China, for example, who will always love and support the Chinese government. These what we call the CCP shills. Go and check out Free China with my friend Lewis Hand, who does this maybe like once or twice a month, related to these Western people from England or from America or from Canada who actually live in China. And even one of them said, oh my God, wouldn't it be great if all leaders were like Xi Jinping, the General Secretary, the dictator of China? I just looked at him and said, no. The leaders that I have sort of liked in the last, you could say, one would be Boris Johnson. You can agree or disagree. And the other one, I would say, was President Trump. Why did I like President Trump? Basically because he's rich. He wasn't there for the money. Other ones always seem to be there for, hey, president for 4 to 8 years, never need to work again in your life, quote unquote. Mr. Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, he had the money, and I truly sort of believe that he wanted to make America great, and hopefully he still is running for president for 2025. I know I'm going to get some criticism there, but let's just leave it there today. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe and share. Thanks to all, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Do go and check out some of the other videos on my channel as well. Cheerio. Bye-bye.